Curls and Cacao.
And we are back with another video with Cacao. But today's kind of fun because we are going to be going through a breathwork routine and a stretching routine.
Yeah, so basically this is going to support you in getting your day started with Cacao.
The intention behind it is to really just open yourself up. A lot of people, they get out of bed and then immediately rush into their day. So this is really meant to just slow things down a little bit. It's a good way to practice
awakening yourself internally, externally, and setting the pace for the day ahead.
Yeah, releasing tensions. If you're anxious, you have a big something going on during the day, this is something that would be highly beneficial just to bring you back down.
There's a lot of power in ritual, especially morning rituals, and this is how the time of day, or I guess that's how we tend to start our day with Cacao and work with Cacao. So we're gonna share it with our expertise as well. So Tara's a personal trainer and she's gonna be,
hence the stretching.
Yes, doing the stretching. And I guess I specialize in creating ritual tools for self-connection, relaxation, like flower essences. And I'm going to be sharing how I do that in my flow, I guess.
Yeah. So, before we get started, make sure that you are in a space, ideally, that is quiet. Set the tone. You don't necessarily have to light incense or candles or whatever, but it's probably good practice to at least make sure you're in a quiet space, somewhere that's calming. And if you can create a vibe, whatever that would entail for you, do it.
All right.
All
right, let's start with it. So of course, first you want to make sure that you have Cacao ready for this, because we will be drinking it intermittently, so we can start to get acquainted with our Cacao, take some sips, smell it, do whatever feels good.
Today we just made a really simple cup of cacao. Just honey is added.
So yummy.
Nothing fancy today.
And we can also start, before we go into breath work, we can set a little intention, which is a really powerful way to start your day as well. You can set the intention into your Cacao, so that way, as you are drinking it and moving and doing all the things that we do, it's the intention is moving with you. So I am going to set an intention for ease. Yeah, and you can set an intention for whatever you want to set.
Flow.
There you go. I'm going to add some flower essence too, because that just helps me set intention as well.
Gimme. Thanks.
Yes. Ease tastes good. Okay. We can get started. Hopefully you've taken a few sips of your Cacao. Start to feel it in your body.
Feeling a little warm.
You can do this either sitting up or laying down. I'm going to sit up so you can hear me. And we'll just start by closing your eyes and resting or getting into a really just restful breathing pace. So we're going to start with awareness of our breath, which is a really powerful way to just relax the nervous system, quiet down, the noise that may be going on internally, and just tune into being grounded and present with yourself. So to begin, we're just going to really connect with our inner selves and start to visualize that there is a beautiful shimmering and healing light surrounding your entire body. And as you breathe and as you inhale, you find yourself just breathing and drawing this light into your body. And as you exhale, visualize breathing the light out into the world, and repeat. So we're going to do 4 counts of this. So we're going to take a deep breath in, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe it in. Deep breath in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release it out with love. 1, 2, 3, 4. Deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4. Let it go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Deep breath in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Let it go. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Deep breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Let it go. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Deep breath in. 2, 3, 4. Let it go. 2, 3, 4. And really just empty out your breath with this last exhale and anchor in to this vision of you truly integrating with that same beautiful shimmering light that we called in at the beginning of this breathing session. Breathwork is very clearing and cleansing for the nervous system as it reminds the body and the mind how to be human, right? How to just be. Anytime you want to do a check-in and ground yourself, come back to this practice and know that it can support you whether you are starting your day or just reviving it. Hope you enjoyed. Okay, so now that we have centered ourselves with breath and we are in our bodies, back in the room again, now we can start moving and stretching.
Yes, so let's give our joints and muscles some love by stretching them and moving them.
Remember to take some cacao.
Yes, so this is now a good idea. Maybe getting some sips of cacao. So go ahead and set your cacao aside. We are going to be stretching ourselves. So if you have your legs crossed, go ahead and in stillness in a position, just place your legs out in front of you. And we're first going to start with our upper body. So we're just going to go into front to back shoulder rolls. So for a set of 10, we're just going to roll our shoulders forward. Go ahead and start rolling your shoulders forward in a circular motion. I'm going to start our count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we're going to go back the other way. So whichever way you started, roll the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to go one more time the opposite way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And from there, we're going to go right into stretching our traps, which is at the top of our neck. Or I'm sorry, the bottom of our neck. So all you're going to do is push your shoulders down into your back. Kind of like you're aiming to like put them into your glutes. And then all you're going to do is rotate your head to one side of your shoulder. And feel the stretch here in your neck. We're going to hold this for a count of 30 seconds. Really make sure that you're continuing to keep your shoulder blades pressed down into your back. That way you're getting a nice stretch at the top here. All right, now we're gonna rotate our head to the opposite side and stretch the other trap muscle. This muscle is a muscle that tends to be the most tight and susceptible to just feeling tight and pain if you're high stress. A lot of people will get headaches from tight traps. So this is just a good stretch to do throughout the day. So now we're gonna go, from there, we're gonna go right into a head roll. So whichever direction you wanna start in, you're gonna go from the front all the way to the back. We're gonna go for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Okay, now head back up. If you have hair on your face, get it out of your face. And then we're gonna go the opposite direction. So whichever way you just went, roll the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. And because traps tend to be the most tight, we're going to stretch them one more time, but it's going to be a bit of a deeper stretch. So same thing, roll your shoulders back and press down into your back. Rotate your head to one side, grab your arm, not grab your arm, raise your arm and reach for your ear, the opposite ear, and pull your neck in that direction. And you'll feel a nice stretch at the bottom of your neck. We're gonna hold this for 30 seconds. Pull, gently pull your head just to get a deep stretch there. And it's important to remember your breath here. So don't hold your breath. Make sure you're inhaling and exhaling deeply. Okay, now we're gonna go do the same thing with the opposite side. So head to one side of your shoulder, raise your arm to your ear. So go ahead, same thing. Make sure your shoulder blades are pulled back and down into your back. Gently pull your head at your ear and hold this position for 30 seconds. Remember your breathing. Okay, now you can release. So now we're gonna kind of get the sides of our bodies and our back. Simple stretch here. All you're gonna do is raise one arm and reach to the opposite side of your body. Reach as far as you can and you'll feel a nice pull all up the side of your torso. Hold this for 30 seconds. Try and reach as if you're trying to grab something overhead and get as far as you can. Okay, now we're going to come back and then we're going to go to the opposite side. Okay, now come back, and then we're going to go one more time, each side. If you don't feel a pull on the side of your body, you're not reaching far enough, so just keep reaching.
So leg shaking is a good sign, right? If I'm pulling.
Okay, now we're going to come back and we're going to go the opposite side one last time. Great. So one last stretch, an additional stretch for our back. All we're gonna do is rotate. So you're gonna have one hand behind you, behind your body, and then the other hand you can be grasping your thigh, and then you're just gonna rotate in that direction. You might hear a crack in your back. That's fine. Hold this position 30 seconds. Rotate as far as you can. Okay, come back, and then we're going to go to the other side. So hand behind you, and the opposite hand on your thigh. And finally, we'll end the stretch with getting a nice stretch of our legs, our hamstrings, so behind your thigh. So all you're gonna do, if your legs aren't already out in front of you, just make sure that they are, and you're gonna lean your torso forward as if you're trying to lay on your thighs and reach for your toes. If you can reach your toes, hold your toes, and bend them back towards you for even a deeper stretch of your hamstrings and your calf muscles. And we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. If you inhale and then exhale, on the exhale you should be able to get a little bit deeper into your stretch, so your torso could reach a little bit closer to your thighs. Okay, then we're going to come back, and then we're going to go one last time. Ready? Mm-hmm. Try and reach even further than you did the last time. Big breath in. Exhale, and try and get a little bit deeper into that stretch. Stretching doesn't always feel the most comfortable, but it's good for those tight muscles. And the more you do it, the better it'll be. Okay, and release. And there you go, a simple seated stretch routine. Didn't have to break a sweat. And your muscles are loving and thanking you for it.
Yes. I'm surprised I could touch my toes.
Yes.
Must be the cacao. Okay. So now that you have started your day or whatever it may be with cacao, breath, and stretching, you can go ahead, finish your cacao. If anything came through while you're stretching or breathing, feel free to journal it out. It's a great way to just get in touch with yourself and just flow into whatever feels best next. This is a great way to start your day with flow and intention. And have a good rest of your day. Bye. Cheers.